Welcome everybody, it's the Crypto Lark coming at you from Token 2049 in Hong Kong. Great chance to sit down today and talk to Konstantin, the CEO over at Changelly. Konstantin, welcome.
Hi guys.
What do you guys do? Give me the elevator pitch for anyone who doesn't know what Changelly is.
So Changelly is an instant exchange service. We are providing the ability of swapping between Bitcoin to dozens of listed coins, and all the process will take you just 10 to 20 minutes.
That's awesome. It's a really cool service for anyone who hasn't used it before. I've used it a few times and it's just really seamless, and I think that's a great thing in the crypto space, because for a lot of people figuring out exchanges and all this stuff can be a real pain, so it's definitely something that's cool. How have you been dealing with, I guess, the growing pains? All the exchanges have been exploding recently. Can you tell us about how you've met those challenges?
Yeah, that was a good question. So last year for cryptocurrencies, it was a huge raising, and we saw the two big waves in the beginning of the year. So just imagine yesterday you have like 10 customers and tomorrow you have 100 customers. And it was a growing pain for us, especially for support guys. Like in the beginning of the year we had only one person in support, and now it's about 15 full-time engineers.
That's a big increase.
Because the main question in our support is like, what is the Bitcoin address? How can I buy Bitcoins and send Bitcoins to my email or my home address? So we are providing education. And in December, in some days, we got like 30,000 new customers daily registered on Changelly. It's just imagine like small cities coming to you and asking you, just please sell me Bitcoins or just exchange my Litecoin to Ether.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was we have experienced the growing pain. But I believe that companies that will stay on the market next years, and so it's a good opportunity for us.
Well, and now that the market's a bit bearish, it must be a nice time for you to recover a little bit, because I imagine that you've gone down a bit from those 30,000 new subscribers every day. And so now that you have this time to breathe, what are you doing? Are you thinking about some new services, or are you thinking about ways to improve customer service, for example?
So now we have time to rest. And also we are preparing for the next wave. I think it will be in half an hour maybe, or even earlier. And we are scaling our services. We are working on the technology. Firstly, for new matching engine, we are adding new trading partners. Next week we'll be announcing integration with Binance.
Great. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I met Binance CEO in Malta last week, and one for the most outstanding guy.
He's a very cool guy. He's really humble and really knowledgeable.
So, and also we are hiring more people, and we have time now just to educate those guys, and we are working on the processes like finance, like support, like bringing the liquidity to our exchange partners, etc., etc., etc. And so I'm so happy that we have some time to have a rest.
Yeah.
To prepare for the next wave.
That's because it's going to come. It's going to come. Anyone out there who thinks that there's not going to be continued growth in the cryptocurrency market isn't really watching. Now, what about the crypto economy in general? Where do you feel it's going? What do you feel needs to be improved?
So in general, I see a lot of speculations on the market. But for the new market, it's always normal. More people are trying to make super easy and super fast money, and many people are losing money.
That's true.
For sure. It's okay, and also I see the new mechanics on the market, like token sale. Token sale, I think it's one of the best way to raise money for now. But also I see a lot of scam projects. Also, we will use blockchain for the VR, video reality, and something else. And also we are going to issue some new useless token for the shit. But it's also normal. If you will remember just .com, like 15 years ago, it was the same. But after the times, we got Google, we got Facebook, Amazon, etc., etc. And the same will happen in the blockchain industry, definitely.
Absolutely. You know, I feel so much of this is a lot of companies, yeah, they're out there scamming and yeah, they're just trying to get money because they can. But at the same time, there's a lot of companies who are just exploring what are the possibilities here, what are the adaptations we can use. Some of those ideas are going to fail, but like you said, some of them are going to give unimaginable results that we can't even imagine yet. So a lot of exciting things coming without a doubt. Now, bringing it back to Changelly for a second, what brings you to Hong Kong today? What are you hoping to get from the interactions here? What do you see happening with the Asian markets? Why do you think this is an important event to come to?
Yeah, firstly, I was invited as a speaker on this conference. Tomorrow will be on my panel. Also, I will talk about scalability issues for the industry. And I've never been to Hong Kong before, but I have a lot of partners and customers from Asia market. I think about 20% of the exchange volume is coming from those regions like South Korea, Japan, and also from Hong Kong. And so I'm always interested to explore this market. And now it's a conference, and also many interesting speakers here, and also my current partners that I meet face to face. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
That's a great thing about the conferences. You get to meet people who you've only seen on a video or talked to by email.
Exactly.
As far as the Asian market goes, what do you think is perhaps the most important market for Changelly here?
Now about 50% of the exchanges are coming from the US market, and also I think 30% is coming from Asia. China is excluded, but we have some customers from China.
They always find a way.
Yeah. So it's really important region for us.
And now as far as, let's say I'm a guy from South Korea, why should I use Changelly over another service? What are the advantages that you're offering?
As I previously said, you don't need to pass complicated interfaces from the regular exchanges. You don't need to indicate what is the orders limit or something else. So imagine I have bought some bitcoins recently, and now I want to invest some to different cryptos like Ether or Litecoin, and Changelly is the best way to do that.
Nice. And I guess maybe a little forward-thinking question to finish up here. Where do you see the cryptocurrency market moving in the next 5 years?
So I think Bitcoin will be or just will stay like a digital gold. I think I'm not sure about the scaling Bitcoin. I like the Lightning technology. I like some other technologies around Bitcoin, but it's pretty hard to scale transactions in Bitcoin yet. So I think we will see some micropayment services. I think we will see a lot of tokens, a lot of projects around the token economy, like sharing projects. Because I see, like, okay, we have an Airbnb, we have an Uber, but it's all centralized projects, and it can easily be switched off for in some regions, like in Spain, for instance, Uber is illegal. Yeah, and I think it's sharing economy will be revolutionized around blockchain, based on blockchain technology and tokens.
Yeah,
between customers.
I think that's a really good prediction. The sharing economy is only going to grow and grow and grow, and so any blockchain technology that can leverage that, they're going to be in the right place. Anyone who hasn't checked out Changelly yet, go check it out. It's an awesome service. Konstantin, thank you for sitting down with us today.
Thank you very much.